Specifically, we need some Galacticare. See what I did there? This isn't going to make any sense in the YouTube video afterward, but for the moment, perfect. All right, Galacticare. This was actually one that got previewed during the Steam, or not the Steam Next Fest also, but the Summer Games Fest. It showed up in a couple of the different Summer Games Fest directs. So this is now a demo available on Steam Next Fest. So we're gonna try it. It does look very pretty, very lovely galaxy thing here. Oh, orientation. Hospital rating, 2.5 stars.
Welcome to Galacticare. Heel and I can't wait to get you settled in. I'm Cora Orion, CEO. Technically, anyway. I actually spend most of my time tinkering with designs and tech. It beats corporate negotiation, I promise you. I'm really excited to see how you take to the job. I'll be right behind you, Director. And good luck.
Thanks, lady. She is way too enthusiastic for this job. Play. So this is in the vein of Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital, where you are running a hospital, but in space, and dealing with lots of alien diseases and whatnot. So that's more up my alley, I think. I was definitely interested in 2 Point Hospital, but in space changes the theme and the desire for me quite a lot. So I'm interested. Hello?
Welcome to your very first hospital, Director. Our patients
pretty.
are dying to experience your services, so I'll pass you right over to Heel, an artificial person who's been helping me build Galacticare. He tends to be listening to all comms simultaneously, so I'm sure he'll call you in a jiffy. Talk to you soon, Director.
Thanks, Cora. New objective, answer call. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. Sorry, Heel, hold up. I'm looking at the pretty things. Leave me alone for a sec.
No rush whatsoever, Director. Click the call icon in the bottom right to answer my call when you please.
Oh, I will, when I please. For now, I'm looking at the pretty space Earth. See, we got the Italy here, so this is definitely Earth. But I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of extra landmass going on down here. What orientation are we at? Yeah, this is all extra landmass.
Hello again. I am calling you, as indicated by the icon on the bottom right of your screen, and would like you to answer that call to prove that you're still alive.
Fine. Hi.
Moshi Moshi, Director, and welcome. I shall be aiding your work in various ways over the course of what's sure to be a rich and fulfilling career.
Oh,
if
I'm
you
sure
ever
it will
feel
be.
lost as we progress, you can review your objectives at the top right of your interface. Let's get this hospital up and running. Here comes a particularly fun section, calibrating sensors and perspective. We'll be panning, rotating, and even zooming your camera. Both in and out, mind you. Thrilling stuff. Your objectives should be displayed now. If they're not, then everything is broken, and it may be simpler for you to resign. Look at us go, spinning around like a gyro. I feel vaguely ill. Now, there was something else I was supposed to be doing. Oh, yes. Yes, the hospital. Patients and preventing death, profit, and so on. Very well, then. To do healthcare,
The
we will
drive-thru.
require both a reception desk and a diagnosis room. Let's first place a reception desk. I've highlighted the menu in which you will find said desk.
Reception desk. Okay. Rotate. We're gonna slap that right there, front and center when they walk in the front door. It suddenly got really loud. What the shit, game? Chill. Calm your nerves.
While vast empty spaces are oddly captivating, we do occasionally need to build things in order to provide the healthcare. A reception desk in this case.
You know what, Heel? You are very impatient, sir, for a robot.
Wonderfully placed. Now all we need is a diagnosis room. Ms. Orion should be calling with the details momentarily.
The diagnosis room is our patient's first step on the road to recovery. It's where we evaluate what's gone wrong with their meaty bodies. Also, tiny spinny drones come out of it, which is very cool and entirely necessary.
Nice. Spinny drones. Alright, diagnosis. Regolithic. The patient is developing skin like lunar topsoil and pockmarks like impact craters. Oh dear. We'll read the rest of those conditions later. Build a diagnosis room. Okay.
With the room selected, you can now begin to place the blueprint. Choose a starting point, shape it to your desired footprint, and click Build to confirm.
Well, we're just going to slap that in this corner here.
Wonderful. However, an empty room will not by itself facilitate the healthcare. We must first place a door and then the room's required objects. In the case of diagnosis, we need a desk and a display. Your construction display will show you simple, easy methods to improve your room's value. And you're already done. Oh, remarkable.
And you're already done.
Diagnosis room, ready? Now we'll need a treatment room. Cora will be in touch with the juicy details.
Skin! Everyone has it. Unless they have an exoskeleton, or nothing at all. The Skin Lab uses proprietary
Feels like
chemicals to
wearing nothing
coat
at
our
all.
patients in a
Like
gentle
nothing at all.
foam, which strips off their outsides and rebuilds them from scratch. It's relatively painless. I use the Skin Lab instead of a shower sometimes.
Instead of a shower, she chooses to strip her skin off completely and rebuild it from scratch. You know what? Whatever floats her boat. Skin Lab, no treatment room. Okay, where's our Skin Lab gonna go? It's a. You know what? We're gonna put it right next to diagnosis. There. Skin Lab. Lovely. Confirm.
Excellent. We have our first rooms. More to come, I'm sure. I think there's still something missing. As we're a healthcare organization, we will need some doctors. Pop open the recruitment menu on the left-hand bar and review your various candidates.
Yes, doctors.
And there they are, Director. You can see their name, species, and traits that are unique to them. We currently have Ode and human candidates, and are restricted to them for reasons which I can assure you are culturally sensitive. I'm certain you'll come to find the unique traits of the galaxy's different sapiens particularly helpful for your work. Choose a candidate when you're ready.
Okay, so we are hiring doctors. We are hiring doctors. So let's see who we got. We got Megatron Cypher. I mean, I love the name already. We got Warp Larson, Mila Raptor, Josh Garner, and Avery Boucher. And we have Thurman Ambrosia 15, Ray Lionel 10 as our two alien doctors. I feel like it's culturally significant that both of the alien doctors have lower pay rates. Both of them are careless, quick fingers, inspired, inherited knowledge, increased research generated for low research level conditions. Okay, that's not terribly useful. Well, it is useful. It just doesn't explain what it actually means. So they're all level 1. They're all trainees. I mean, we have to go with Megatron.
You can place that newly hired doctor wherever you like, even directly in a room, which will assign it as their primary task.
Megatron, you get the diagnosis. And then we need someone to do the Skin Lab. So let's go with Thurman Ambrosia.
Excellent work. Your new staff will set about their tasks in your rooms, aiding our soon-to-be patients. Doctors gain experience as they work, and more experienced doctors are, as you'd imagine, better at things. Due to capitalism, staff require payment on a regular basis, so do be sure not to overhire and inflate your expenses. An excellent set of rooms and doctors, Director, that will surely excel at treating patients. You should be commended for your ambition. Speaking of which, your legally mandated commendation, known in human society as payment, is yours to claim.
We got payment. Nice. I got 20 grand and 10 lomium and 50 human influence. Thank you.
We are ready to open the hospital. Let's see if we can't get our patients back to their rent pods in one piece.
Open
Ready
hospital.
to begin?
Yes. Let's do it.
And away we go. Time to treat some of these poor fellows. Patients are arriving now, Director. They shall scuttle about our hospital and deposit their various detritus within its once sterile halls.
Those people don't look like they have the correct skin.
Humans, we love them. They are us, sometimes. Not always, though. Humans are a lot of things. And one of those things is that they're social beings. They'll improve our reputation whenever they complete treatments. Also, they've accidentally engineered a dystopia where corporations have become kingdoms, so that's great. Sorry, that's a conversation for another time, I guess.
Social commentary. Gotta love it. Alright, so human, new species, cultural curiosity, increases the influence generated during treatment. Species desire, ordinary decorations, food and drink. Fair enough. Alright, so you, Megatron soap. Megatron, go see Megatron. Human with star warts. Human with space invasion.
The Ode are a curious bunch. Although they're all clones, they revere old age, competing with each other to see who can live in any one body the longest. Once they retired from their dreams of galactic empire, they developed an odd fascination with humanity. It began with crop circles and cow abductions, and ended up in appropriating the most problematic parts of 1950s Earth culture: surf rock and traditional gender roles.
Alright. Inherited knowledge, increased research generated for low-level research conditions, etc. Species desire well-decorated rooms and curious decorations. Okay.
It appears we've received a patient with a shattered arm. Let's inspect them and see if we can't mend their appendage.
Where is your shattered arm? You.
Behold the patient panel. I've highlighted the condition track. This shows the patient's condition and the rooms they'll need to be treated in.
Okay.
This fellow's condition requires them to be reboned, and for that, we'll need a boning chamber.
Delightful. A boning chamber.
The Boning Chamber, a
Oh God, that
retrofitted
thing looks
mining
terrifying.
machine which chomps fresh, minty new skeletons directly into our patients. An assistant engineer fitted the schematic with internal cameras for personal reasons. That'll teach me to poach staff from Salazar. Anyway, that's all fixed, and it's mostly safe. Mostly.
A retrofitted mining machine that chomps bones back into patients. Okie dokie. Shattered arm and cranial fracture. Alright. Build a boning chamber. How about the boning chamber? Go right over here. Yeah. Boning chamber.
You may find yourself running short on space in our initial hospital area. You can expand to other nearby areas by selecting them and paying a small fee. To whom, I'm not sure. The boning chamber. A fine room indeed. Best to ensure we have staff to operate it, of course.
Right.
Well, now that we've got a few treatment rooms up
Staff.
and running, let's talk about keeping our staff
Lawrence
and patients happy.
Beetlejuice.
Let's inspect one of our doctors to grasp the full extent of their needs.
Patience. You.
Indeed. Well, that's a patient rather than a doctor. A fine effort, however.
I wasn't actually listening. I thought you just said click a patient. You.
Through this panel, we can see the various qualities and needs that define our doctor. This is their mood. A happy doctor will perform their job efficiently, whereas an unhappy doctor is more likely to make mistakes. If their mood gets too low, they may simply leave. You can see the various thoughts and feelings impacting their mood here. For example, witnessing the death of a patient may result in a degree of momentary sadness. Physical needs, like hunger and energy, are fulfilled by vending machines, staff lounges, toilets, and so on. By the looks of things, this individual needs to unwind in a staff lounge. To prevent our staff from descending into absolute madness, we'll want to build a staff lounge. We should also ensure we provide both staff and patients with places to sit, something to eat, and toilets in which they may relieve themselves.
This one's pretty straightforward. It's a staff lounge. Staff will go in there and lounge. There's a fire pit and everything. We considered a mindfulness cube, but people found the idea nightmarish, so they get this instead. I don't get it. I love the cube. I'll go in there sometimes just to scream at the walls. Great de-stressor.
All right then. We're gonna pause for a moment here. So we have stuff happening. We have someone who is inflicted with regolith, who is going to get reskinned. We have this person who does not appear to have skin. We have a whole host of people suffering. Looks like the person with the bone problem has not solved their bone problem yet. I don't know exactly how to make them solve their bone problem, but I'm sure they'll get there eventually. Alright, new objectives. Fulfill needs. We need a staff area. So let's do a staff lounge. And let's do it over here. Here. Staff lounge. Fire pit. Seating place. Confirm. I'm hoping the toilet's a small space because I was kind of planning on putting it there. Vending machines. So we have several objectives up there. Place 2 vending machines, place 2 seating, place toilets, place bins. Alright. We got bins, you can be put there. Vending machine can be placed next to the bins. I'll slap another vending machine over here. Seating, here we are. Everyone, you may have a seat. Here, have some lovely decor next to the thing. Perfect, lovely. This is the hospital in space thingy. That is correct. Why is the toilet just a... You know what? I don't know if I want to know.
The required facilities have been installed, and the number of organics who have relieved themselves in the hospital has slipped under the bar for legal concern.
Great. I was expecting to build a toilet room. What is this? Oh, it's a double bench. Neat. Here, have some more seating. You know what? Can I move? That goes there, and this can go here. Yeah, neat. Alright, probably need another bin next to this garbage can. Or next to that thing. Okay, have I filled all the needs? Optional assignments. Build diagnosis room, build boning chamber. Wait a second. Diagnosis room is right here. Boning chamber is right here. Alright, boning chamber's over here. Skin lab's over here. Purchase inactive zone. 10,000 bucks. No thanks. I'll do it later. So we can expand our little hospital that way. Alright.
The required facilities have been installed, and the number of organics who have relieved themselves in the hospital has slipped under the bar for legal concern. Bravo, Director. You have provided everything organics need for a state of mild comfort.
Money.
Director, it's time to meet your marginally useful maintenance crew. This is a Medibot. They've been purchased at low cost and reprogrammed to clean up various forms of vomit. Additionally, they can repair the rooms in our hospital should the need for such repairs arise. The robot is waving. Medi, are you waving? Are you waving your awful little hands? Apologies, Director. Medi wishes to speak to you. Not to worry. I doubt it has much to say.
Hello, new director. It's me, Maddie. Heel says I'm a toaster, and that I might actually be useful if I was dropped in someone's bathtub.
Yes. That comment is slightly off out of context, Director. But you may rest assured that Medi has no clue what's going on and will execute its janitorial functions to a consistent standard.
That's right. Also, Heel keeps saying I'm a fake boy, and being programmed to imitate humanity is a disgrace. He's my best friend.
Medi, you don't have any friends because you're not real.
Of course I do, because you're my friend. And so is this giant creature who's about to eat the station.
Good Lord, what is that?
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello there. Giant space whale.
I think it's okay, Heel. It's just a really big alien.
First of all, Medi, it's a colossal. Secondly, please refrain from use of the term alien in reference to non-human sapiens. Director, the alien is somehow hailing it, though not on any identifiable frequency. It's almost as though it's directly pushing buttons inside the station's systems. In the absence of any better ideas, perhaps it's best to, pick up the phone.
Yes, hi, hello?
Electronic and eukaryotic persons of Galacticare. I am Bazanora Thorgoria. Baz is also fine, in the interests of brevity. I developed these painful glowing spots about, 4,000 years ago. I wondered if you could come and have a look at me.
This is exciting. I mean, just look at the size of him. And he's talking to us? That certainly hasn't happened before. My inner biologist is screaming to learn whatever we can about him.
He has a
so
giant
I'd like to help
fruit
out.
taped to his
dispatch
side.
a shuttle to take a biopsy. Open the away mission panel that I've highlighted. You'll get updates to away mission status there. And it's also what you'll use to dispatch shuttles.
Launch sample collection. Where's my sample? There's my sample collection.
And it's away. Our shuttle will go collect the sample from Baz. Won't be a problem. It should feel like scratching an itch.
Ooh, that feels nice. A bit like scratching an old itch.
Told ya. The shuttle just returned with the sample we took. It'll now be unloaded from the shuttle in a canister. AI-driven medical devices, which behave much like patients do. We'll need to send it to diagnosis to figure out our next steps. The canister should be with you now. If you ever need an update on them, or on the task you're on, you can always open the objectives window.
I would love to know what we're
Director,
doing.
we'll want that canister to make it through its diagnosis as quickly as possible. Fortunately, you can set it as a priority. Tap the priority button here to make sure the canister is sorted as rapidly as we can. Prioritizing a patient in this manner will place it at the front of any queue it joins. You should use this for,
Goo.
well, anything you like, really, but emergencies in particular.
It's a mobile canister of goo that we are going to start diagnosing. now it gets to wait in its line. Well, dang it. Get your diagnosis out of here. Get out of here. We have significantly bigger fish to fry.
The canister's diagnosis is complete. Having a look at the data, this doesn't seem so different from other skin conditions, so our usual treatment should work. Now it's time for canisters to go in the other direction. We're gonna fill them up with chemicals in the skin lab, and then shove them into a shuttle. You can track the progress of all canisters in your hospital by reviewing the away mission panel. Time and quality are of the essence. Fingers crossed this actually works, or we might all be going to jail.
Oh, okay. Where's this away mission panel that they keep speaking of? I don't actually know. Staff overview, condition over patient overview, room overview. Someone is getting reboned. That looks very healthy. Chomp, 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 chomp. Blah. Are you alright, ma'am?
Hi there.
Still says she has a shattered arm, so I'm guessing not. Oh, no, she's going home.
What's up?
You're fine. You're fine. Hey. Gross. Gross, bud. There's so much going on. Where's this away mission panel? Is this the away mission panel? Alright, guys, you get priority. Priority. Get prioritized. How are you drinking? You don't have skin. Looks like a wild ride. You do not belong inside the canister. You are not part of the cure, I am pretty sure. There. It wants more staff lounge? What? Is staff lounge not good enough? Here, let's do posters.
Director Keel, some mean-looking mollusks just entered the hospital.
Yes, Mary. Those are vomitons. They'll bite any sapiens they encounter, causing their victim to evacuate their guts directly onto the floor. Director, Medi is perfectly capable of dispatching these vomitons himself, but if you fancy it, you can use these stations coils to eject the pests from our mortal coil.
I'm sorry, what?
It's just a little death-based pun for your private enjoyment.
Sorry, what? What you talking about? Here, everyone, enjoy this statue. Enjoy this statue. I insist. Enjoy this little guy, waving at you while you wait. Plants. Plants. Weird, creepy plants. Brains. Yes, brains. Here, have a brain. Yes. Perfect.
Director Heel?
Hi.
There's a little creature floating around in here. Should I zap it?
That's a Solog. Director, these critters are entirely harmless, and will deposit a large number of credits into our account when you catch them. That's why they can open accounts of their own. The banking sector is a disaster.
What are we talking about? Solark. Oh. Oh. That's a lot of money. I appreciate your money, little critters.
The treatment canisters are all prepared. Now we just need to deliver them.
All right, let's fix the giant purple space
The
whale.
team's departed on their mission. Hopefully Baz doesn't explode or anything.
If he does explode, there won't be any patients to complain.
Our away team has returned, and our boy is already looking way better.
He does
Let's
look
check
better.
in on him.
How you doing, Baz?
Thank you. It
Oh,
felt
bye.
like there was something different about you. There's the proof. That was itching for a hot minute. Before I go, I collect trinkets, things traded or earned. I find these exchanges build interesting bonds between cultures. Have some of this stabilizing solution as thanks. I'll see you again soon. It's always a pleasure to make interesting friends.
Well, we just treated a giant talking space whale. Great first day on the job, Director. I'm gonna hold my breath until my heart rate comes down.
Director, the stabilizing solution Baz gave us has remarkable properties. It'll fully replenish the health of any patients you use it on. Rather handy if there are specific people you'd rather didn't, die.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm really liking the art style of this. Lots of nice humor in the writing. So
Our
far,
goal is to
interesting
provide the
conditions.
best possible healthcare service, and we're constantly evaluated by a system known as hospital rating. Open the hospital rating panel now, and let's have a browse.
Hospital rating panel. Here.
Welcome to the hospital rating
Oh, dear
screen.
God.
Here we can review everything that's wrong with your hospital. Not to worry, should it be terribly deficient, there are plenty of pro tips to explore in these various tabs. On this summary screen, we can review any common thoughts and complaints, as well as admire the potential rewards you can earn.
All right. So we're almost 4 stars. Long wait times. Okay, food and decorations. Kitty. It was one not on my wish list yet? Amazing.
Hello again, Galacticare. I thought I'd pop back in and offer you some of my wares as thanks for what you did earlier. In exchange for some of your credits, I'll give you one of these fine items. There's always a freebie, and today I've also got a Medibot. Picked him up out in space a while ago. He was just spinning, really. Purchase an item, and I'll transport it over to your inventory.
He was just spinning. Bye.
An item we've acquired from our large new friend is a room upgrade. Place it in a room and witness its powerful effects.
Okay. Back. Get it. No step. No step. No step. No step. Okay. So, I have money.
You lot take care of yourselves.
Bye, Bez. Talk to you later. Okay. The thing that I don't actually know what the thing is. What is it? It is. I don't actually know what it is. So we're just putting it right here.
Ah, one of our doctors has leveled up. Let's take a closer look. Select them when you're ready.
Doc, leveled up. Hang on a sec. Hang on, game. Like a typical management game, shit just keeps happening, and you kind of have to pause and take stock every once in a while. So we're doing that. What is the thing you've linked? What's going on here? We have a lot of hospital happening. It wants me to do another skin lab room, and I certainly could, if that's what this objective is. But let's click on a doctor.
Level 1 doctors will start out as trainees, and upon reaching level 2, you're able to assign them an expertise, which will allow them to work far more effectively in the chosen room. Select the glowing button to continue. Here, you can see the options for this doctor's expertise, which are based on the rooms they've worked in while in your hospital. Choose one to continue.
Skin lab. Keep experting the skin lab. You're doing great.
Yes, a fine choice. Try to assign experts to the relevant rooms. It'll help keep your patients alive and your workforce content.
Yeah, I just don't like the follow thing, but I do the same thing with the wish list. I'll unwish list them if I don't like them.
Hey, that's me!
Yes, it is, Medi. Well done. Director, select a Medibot to continue.
Medibot.
Here, we can see the configuration of this Medibot. Adjusting this will focus them on specific tasks. You can also use this window to change the appearance of your Medibots, in the event that you share that particular fascination with our previous director.
Neat. Neat.
And with that, we've completed our orientation protocol. Excellent work.
Look at him go. He's got a new suit.
Director, we're receiving a call from Dorian Salazar, the CEO of Salazon.
Yes?
This is Dorian Salazar, CEO. With which space creature am I speaking?
Mr. Salazar, a very fine day to you, sir. You're through to the director's office. If you're...
A robot? Well, that's a daring hire. Listen well, computer boy, to my terrible problems.
He
My
sounds
workers
familiar.
were performing an orbital trash discharge.
He sounds
in a
very
totally
familiar.
unforeseeable disaster, they were coated in unknown sludges. After they'd completed their assigned shifts, an intern noticed that their bodies had warped into some manner of transparent slime. Here, then, is my offer to your fine company. If you're able to keep some of my workers alive for their shifts tomorrow, I'll send you some space money.
Of course. We'll send over a contract, and then we can...
No, that won't be necessary. Good luck to you, and goodbye.
Well, that's delightful. Director, it sounds like we're in for an influx of emergency patients.
An influx of emergency patients, you say? Alright. Well, now's as good a time as any to build another skin room, I suppose. So let's build another skin room. I would love to have the usual, I guess semi-usual method of being able to middle click to select a thing and then have that as the next thing to build. But I guess we'll go back in here and do this the hard way. Sure. Skin room. Alright, let's also decorate up the thing. Also decorate this place up a little bit. Interesting. Why is it not letting me... Oh, because I'm still building this skin lab. Right. So skin lab. Edit room. This one. We can decorate it. the important aquarium. Yes. The important decorative aquarium for the skin lab. Yes. There. Sure. Oh. Yes, the aquarium, or the skin lab boombox. Perfect. Sure. Confirm. Let's edit this room. This room. You can have some decorative doodads as well. Here, have that decorative doodad. What about this thing? Perfect. What about you also get a decorative aquarium? No? No decorative aquarium? Okay. That's unfortunate. Here, have some of that. Have radioactive poster. Lovely. Ah, I hit cancel. Son of a dick. It's fine. I don't need to worry about that. So we now have a second skin lab. Let's do... I think we might need to do a second diagnosis room.
Director, the emergency patients from Saladon are now arriving, and they're in a wretched state.
Oh.
We'll be lucky if most of them don't drop dead in the corridor.
What happened to my doctor? What happened to my doctor? He disappeared. Sir? Hello? Staff overview. Megatron Cipher. Why are you... sir? He assigned himself to the bone lab. Alright, fine. So we have... Wait. They all just like shifted. They all shifted their positions and stuff. It's fine. We need more doctors anyway. Hire your doctor. Cage Harrison. You're hired. And let's see. Quint Mahanovic. Perfect. Get in there, guys. I need people to work ASAP.
Let's save as many as we can. Be sure to prioritize them so they're seen to as quickly as possible.
Alright, so we're gonna prioritize all the
me.
dudes.
Help me.
I'm done for.
Hello.
Have a 5 dudes, 5 priorities. Alright, good.
And I think now's the time to use that stabilizing solution we received from Baz.
Stabilizing solution. Okay, so health is low.
Hello?
I'm done for.
Stabilizing solution. Now they told me about it, but I don't remember how to do it. How do I do it? They are being jellified. You're here. Teleport this patient to a new location. Stabilizer. That is not the stabilizer. That is absolutely not the stabilizer.
Welcome to Galactic. Welcome to.
It don't know how to use the stabilizer. Use stabilizing solution. How do I do that? Where's my inventory? How do I do that?
Help me.
The only time I remember seeing the stabilizer is in the inventory with the space whale. Inventory. This is inventory. Rooms, inventory. Here we go. Stabilizer. You. Get stabilized. You know what? Fuck it. All of y'all. Get stabilized. Stay alive long enough to do the thing. Alright, so my reception desk is very slowly checking in patients. I could theoretically do with another one. Let's put this, I don't know, over here. Alright, we're checking in the patients. Alright, patients checked in, so you can get scooched. We need a new reception desk. That can go over there. New reception desk. Perfect. 2 reception desk check-ins. We are diagnosing.
It's over.
Jellification. Alright, let's re-edit this room, get some shiny things in there. Oh. Oh. They can't use this room while I'm editing. Fine. Be that way. Alright, so go to the skin lab, get more skin. This is wonderful. Oh, you were almost dead. Rip. Well, we have a whole bunch of people dying. It'll be fine. Alright, let's speed things a little bit.
This is Dorian Salazar, expressing some legally mandated gratitude that you managed to save one of those workers. Their colleagues appreciate you. Keep it up and so on.
You're welcome. Alright, we have several people ready to die on my benches because we are prioritizing others who may or may not necessarily deserve it, but it's fine. Oh, and they get spontaneously combusted. Rip. Alright, we're going as fast as we can. Neat. Neat. They want me to purchase an inactive zone. Sure, why not? Bought. And they want me to build another boning chamber. Not that I necessarily need to, but they want me to do it, so we're doing it. Here, boning chamber can be up here.
Rest in peace to that plucky fellow. I pretend to be angry about their excruciating death, but I think we all knew it was on the cards.
Wow. All right. Fish. Yes, fish is an important decoration. And then decorative doodads. Decorative thingamabobbers. Perfect. Alright, so I lost one of the patients while everyone was waiting their turn to do stuff.
3 of those workers have now informed us that they'll be ready for work in 2 hours. Rather better than expected, Galacticares. Saves us a good bit of time on ordering new interns.
This one's currently getting skinned. I don't know exactly where the last one is. Oh, that might actually be the last one. I think there was 5 and we've got 3 cured and 1 dead. Oh, rip. Another pile of dust. Alright, I fixed 4 of 5. Pretty decent. Low nutrition. Fix it. Fix it. More vending machines. More vending machines. Yes, hi, hello.
Not bad, Galacticares. We'll barely have to pay any compensation to their aggrieved relatives. Your dosh is in the tubes, along with a coupon for my preferred moustache oils.
Yes, your preferred moustache oils.
Space whales, rival corporations, eccentric robots. I hope you found all this educational, Director. You've passed with flying colors. I'm so pleased we got to you before Salazar did. Welcome aboard. We're gonna do great things together. You can work on this hospital for as long as you like, but seeing as you were the right person for the job, I got us another contract about 15 minutes ago. It's for a music festival, and it sounds like it'll be a wild ride. I'll see you there whenever you're ready. And Director, great work.
Thanks. Music festival, you say? So I think that'll be it for that demo. Galacticare. That was wonderful. Lots of unique problems, aliens to deal with, giant purple space whale to cure. Lovely. And I don't know how much more this demo goes, but apparently it goes more. So there's apparently a whole nother hospital to deal with. And it's a music festival, I guess. Sure, that's a thing. I'm actually curious.
And we're off to the big leagues.
Shut up, I don't care. I want to see what it looks like. It looks like it might be neat looking. Does have some loading time issues. Yes.
Director, lovely to see you. And just in time to not get blamed for the terrible accident that just happened. Your year-end bonus is secure. We've been contracted to provide medical support for the Burning Moon Festival. Named for, well, I suppose you can just look out the window.
Wow, it's so bright! Heel, why are they setting the moon on fire?
Medi, it's just one of life's many thrilling mysteries. Get the mop.
Neat. So our
contract is for the duration of the festival, which is split between various acts. I'll pop that information up on the objectives window. We're expecting calls from Leonard Moon, the festival's owner, as the revelries develop.
Wow, man, that's a turnout. I want to give a big wet hug to all the planets and people in the galaxy. If you don't set something on fire, I am gonna kick you out. Alright, love you. Bye.
Yes, that'd be him. Wonderful chap. A very clever and handsome fellow, by all accounts. Never met him myself.
Neat. So this is our backdrop for this mission.
So things
I
are
dig it.
already popping off down here, and some kind of metal.
Shush. Shush. Galacticare. It's wonderful. I am awful at these kind of management games, so I tend to not play them. So this probably won't hit my normal routine, but I did enjoy it for the brief moment that I played it.